Becky here. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I am here to do a fun little tag video. So this month is my 5th year on YouTube, Booktube, and I can't believe it's been 5 years already. So the month of July is 5 years of Booktube Anniversary celebration videos. So I saw Jessie the Reader do this video, the Booktube Anniversary Tag. So I thought this would be a fun little one and give me a chance to just kind of talk about what this anniversary is and what it means and plans for the future and stuff. So I feel like I haven't done a lot of growth or anything yet on YouTube, and that's okay. That's fine. So it's really hard for me to believe that I've been here for 5 years because I want to give up like every other month. I'm like, I'm never doing this ever again in my life. This was a bad idea. Why do I do this to myself? I quit. I tell my husband all the time, I quit. And yet here we are celebrating 5 years. So if you are just starting out or you're thinking about doing this or whatever, and you feel like, yeah, I quit before I even start, that's kind of normal and you're fine. You're doing good. You're on the right track. So let's cozy up with some coffee, tea, hot chocolate, water, whatever it is that you drink. This is your reminder to stay hydrated, drink water, whatever else you may be drinking, drink water. That is something I always have to remember. And let's jump into this Booktube Anniversary Tag. First question, what anniversary are you celebrating? 5. We already talked about that. So quick and easy. What genre or genres does your channel typically focus on? So I don't have a specific genre. I'm not here known as like the romance booktuber or the thriller booktuber or anything like that. I tend to read a range of genres. Before joining Booktube, a lot of my reading would have been like the thrillers, and I still read a lot of thrillers. Nonfiction, I read a lot of nonfiction. I have gotten more and more into romance. When I first started reading, when I was like 16, 17, the author who got me into reading was Michael Connelly, and he does homicide detective stories, and he also has a series from The Lincoln Lawyer, and he has a few books told from the perspective of a journalist. But beyond that, I was reading like Nicholas Sparks and Danielle Steele. So I guess I've always been a romance reader, romance and thriller, but I've just been more into contemporary romances lately, and I haven't read a Danielle Steele or Nicholas Sparks in probably over 10 years. But I do have a Nicholas Sparks on my shelves somewhere that I do want to read because it has a Great Dane on the cover, and that's like my dream dog. Like that's the breed I want. But anyways, thrillers, mystery, detective stories I like, and contemporary romance. I read a lot of Christian books. I want to get more into reading the Christian books again. I used to read a lot of them of all genres. I don't read a ton of fantasy, but I do like sci-fi, and you won't see me reading like smutty books. Romance, yes. Smutty erotica stuff, no. Yeah, I read a little bit of everything, really, almost. Question number 3, what are you most proud of on your channel in the last year? At the end of 2023, I wanted to hit 100 subscribers, and I'm over 100 now, so that's really exciting. Thank you to everyone who's here and watching. Without people watching, what's the point? So thank you for being here. And I just want to talk about a few things I had fun recording. I did Friends vlogs for my birthday at the end of November. Friends is my favorite TV show, and that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed reading for that and watching my favorite Friends episodes I did along with that as well. So you can check out those vlogs. They were a lot of fun. And then just here at the beginning of 2024, I read the Red Rising trilogy for my husband's birthday, and that was just a really fun time and experiment to do. He really enjoyed it, and it was a hit. It was a success. So I'm very excited about that. Question number 4, do you receive ARCs for review? No. I didn't know what an ARC was until I joined Booktube in 2019, or discovered Booktube in 2019, and I had to look it up. It is an Advanced Reader's Copy, ARC, and no, I've never requested one, and I am not sent anything like that. I'm not that big or popular, and I can't think of anything I would request anyways, so no, I don't. What types of videos do you most like to do on your channel? So I like tag videos like this. I find them fairly quick and easy, except I talk a lot, so they're not very quick, and I do the most editing on these videos. It seems like I want to add all the fun stickers and effects and transitions and all this cool fun stuff, so they actually end up taking me a really long time to edit, but they're quick and easy to film, and they're fun. They challenge me to think of different books as kind of like recommendations for the questions of tag videos. And I like doing vlogs. I like watching vlogs. Doing vlogs, I'm really bad at vlogging and keeping up with it and looking presentable for a vlog and stuff, and they take a long time, and it's just hard to find the time to vlog. I do enjoy doing them when I do them. And I've done a couple of bigger vlogs this year, like the Spy Family vlog, which was a fun one to do. I read 10 volumes of Spy Family plus the light novel. I did the Red Rising trilogy vlog. I did Blackathon back in February, and reading mystery books off of my shelf. And it's not mystery like solving a mystery, a cozy mystery. It is books that are wrapped in paper and I didn't know what they were when I bought them. Those kind of books. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of vlogs this year and hopefully I can keep up that momentum. So question number 6, I kind of answered along with that other one with question number 5. But what types of vlogs do you like to watch on people's channels? I like to watch tags and vlogs as well, along with reaction videos. So I really like Ashley from the Bookish Realm. She is a librarian and she does reaction videos, so it's really cool to get her perspective as just a booktuber, a reader in general, and as well as a librarian. There has been a lot in the news lately about libraries, especially in the States, and banning books and challenging books and pulling books off shelves. It's just a whole mess. And Ashley from the Bookish Realm will do reactions to articles and stuff talking about those things, as well as articles like the most banned books of whatever year and other bookish articles that she sees. She does reaction videos and those are really fun to watch. I have been enjoying watching bookshelf roasts from, I think it's Daniel Green, Jesse the Reader, and Gavin has done a few as well. Gavin Reads It All. So those are fun to watch, and one day I will post my shelves to be in the roast and see what they have to say. It's kind of scary. And I also like to watch slice of life vlogs. They seem a little bit more relaxed and cozy, and I really like that. Number 7, was there anything you tried on your channel last year that didn't work? So I've done a few clean/organize with me videos that I don't think get a lot of views, don't get a lot of traction out there. I don't get any comments or anything, but I do like doing them because it motivates me to clean and do the things I need to do for the content. And I do want to keep doing a few more of those. Yeah, the clean organize with me videos. I mean, this is a booktube channel for the most part. I like doing mommy moments, and this year I started doing the scriptures on Sundays. And I don't just talk about books, but it's mainly books. And yeah, the clean organized with me ones are kind of but that's okay. They help motivate me to clean and organize. Number 8, is there anything that you've done on your channel last year that you won't continue doing next year? So there's not a lot I can think of, except it kind of goes into number 9. Is there anything that you plan to do more of this year? So I am hoping to do reset videos. I've seen a few people do this, like Gabby from Gabby Reads. I think I've seen Jesse on YouTube do it as well. And I thought there was somebody else who did it, but just a reset. You can do it monthly or quarterly or whatever. I'm thinking like spring, fall resets, and within the reset video. So you're kind of just like changing your decor around the house or planning content for the next month or quarter or whatever. Doing like a spring cleaning kind of thing. So I think instead of doing clean or organize with me videos, I'll just add some B-roll and sections of that within the reset videos themselves. I plan to do more of this year. I've started doing this Sunday scriptures. I am hoping to keep up with that. It's hard. I have all these ideas in my head, but it's really hard for me to keep up with those things because I am a busy mom and I'm very forgetful and I can be lazy and forget to do the recording or find the time to do the recording. So I'm hoping to do more bulk filming when I get the time. I think it's like after midnight right now while I'm filming these videos. I'm doing a little bit of bulk filming right now that my husband is home and I've done my makeup and stuff, and I'm like, it's 10:30, 11 o'clock at night and I've done a full face of makeup basically, so I'm doing some bulk filming. Yeah, so I want to keep up with things like I want to do mommy moments and marriage moments on Mondays. So I need to do some bulk filming, and I want to do like a mommy moment one Monday, and then the next Monday would be marriage, and then mommy marriage kind of thing. And the mommy moment is just about parenting. Sometimes it pertains specifically to being a mom. Sometimes it's just parenting in general. So anyone can watch them really. And then marriage obviously would be for people who are married or wanting to get married, hoping to get married, who are engaged. But I want the marriage ones to be done with my husband as well. So I need to find some time for me and him to sit down together to record those. anything that you plan to do more of this year. Just more content that isn't always just bookish. And then I don't do your typical wrap-up videos like every month. I only read like 5 books a month anyways. So I want to do quarterly wrap-ups and then talk about what I'm reading and my stats and stuff, and that will just keep me on track as well as, and I don't know if I'm gonna do this together or 2 separate videos. I think we'll see how long it takes me, how much I talk, and how much content I need. Honestly, I like having some longer videos and I like having shorter videos on my channel. So with the quarterly wrap-ups, I want to do as well as goal check-ins. So I talked about goals at the end of December, beginning of January. I talked about some of my bookish and channel goals. And so I just want to do a check-in throughout the year. So probably like the 4 check-ins, just to help keep me on track as well and see where I'm at and what I need to tweak and change and what's going well. Number 10, is there anything new that you plan to add to your channel in the next year? So I can't think of anything right now. I don't want to overload myself. I get overwhelmed very easily. I was doing 4 vlogs in the first 3 months of 2024, and it was too much, and it was just like dragging down my reading so much, and it was very overwhelming and too much. So spreading out my vlogs a little bit more, planning my content ahead is something I want to do more of. I'm really bad about that. And like I said, just the Sunday scripture mommy moment things, so things outside of bookish things, and just bringing in my faith a little bit more. I want this space to be a safe space for all people. All people are welcome here. I don't want to hear negativity and bad talk and bullying. I want this to be a safe space, but also with the understanding that I am a Christian and I do have fairly conservative Christian beliefs. And I want a safe space for myself to share those beliefs and to bring encouragement to you as well, if you're a believer or not. I just want to bring love and encouragement the way that I see it through the eyes of scripture and the Bible and God and what I'm learning in my own life. I kind of want to separate it a little bit. I don't want to be like two-faced and like on Sundays I'm a Christian and on my Wednesday vlogs I just read whatever I want and talk however I want. I don't mean it like that, where I want to kind of like separate myself into 2 different categories. Just having vlogs where it's more just focused on the reading and life in general, and then ones that are more Christian focused. But whatever you may think, we all have prejudices, and when we hear something about somebody, we have biases and prejudices that come to mind. So when you hear I'm a Christ follower or I'm a Christian, you might have judgments on me that you think I am a certain way or I believe a certain way or whatever, based on me saying that I believe in Jesus. And I just hope that I can create a safe space for all people here, and that we can all be respectful of each other, and that you will also be respectful of me and my beliefs. And I assume that if you are uncomfortable with that, then you're not going to be watching this. Like if you're just here to say bad things or whatever, you can leave. That's fine with me. I want this to be a safe, happy, positive environment, and I hope that that comes across. So is there anything new that you plan to add to your channel next year? Right now I can't think of anything new. Just keep doing what I'm doing, see what works, see what doesn't work, and hopefully find something that I enjoy doing that you people like to watch. Let me know down below what you want to see more from me. Comment down below and let's talk and have a conversation about it. Number 11, what are some of the challenges you face on your channel? So finding the time to film and edit, of course, that's always a struggle, especially as a parent. And I just find that editing takes me a long time, especially because I'm getting up 20 million times during that time to deal with babies and dogs and life. And also just my brain, and I get bored and I'm skipping all over the place. And being consistent with my videos and my content for all the reasons listed above about being busy and crazy and not being able to focus and get the stuff done that I need to get done, as well as getting engagement on my videos. I like conversation. I like to sit down and have a good, deep conversation with you. And I want it to be a dialogue, not a monologue. I'm just sitting here talking at a camera to nobody, right? If you don't watch it, if no one's here watching this, it's not a dialogue. It's not a conversation. So I want engagement and not just likes. That's great. And I'm sure YouTube algorithm likes the likes. That's great. But I want for myself to have conversation and dialogue and all that good, fun, engagement stuff. Yeah, that's a challenge. And it's also on me because I'm not very good at promoting my videos and posting on Instagram and stuff and saying like, hey, look, I got a new video up or whatever. I'm not very good at that. And I want to get better at that. Yeah, those are just the challenges. Finding the time, putting in the work and effort. This is a lot. Being consistent and having the engagement on my videos. Number 12. What equipment do you use to film your videos? I film all my videos on my phone. I can't afford a camera right now, and I've looked at some, and you can get them for like $200 or whatever, but it's not worth it to buy a cheap camera that's not gonna have good quality. So if I do get better equipment, I want to save up and get better equipment, not cheap out and get a halfway decent camera that's really not that great in the end. And phones have come such a long way, and this is just what I use. I did buy little mics. I don't know where they are right now. I got them for like when I'm outside and stuff to help cut back on the wind and so you can hear me better, because I do like to film outside. So I'm sure they're around here. So I got a couple little cheap mics off of Amazon. It's been 5 years. I finally got a couple of tripods. I do have one little tripod that I have upstairs that I use like when I'm at my computer desk and stuff. I have the tripod that you're on right now that actually has a ring light on it, that I'm not using the ring light because I don't like the way it looks in my glasses. I have that tripod, and then I have another one that I just recently bought at the end of last year to videotape like the table for when I'm doing like journaling and stuff like that, and I want to get some b-roll of that or whatever, and that has a light on it as well, and then it shines on the table. So just a couple of tripods, all from Amazon, and a ring light, the microphones. Yeah, that's basically it for equipment. And I do all my editing on Filmora Wondershare on my computer, and for the most part I use PixArt for making thumbnails. Canva is another good online place to make thumbnails. Number 13, what is your one best piece of advice you can give to another booktuber? So everyone that you ask, any booktuber, YouTuber out there is going to tell you, just do it. Just start. Grab your phone. You don't even need a tripod, but it does help with the stability, but you can prop your phone up on something and just hit record and start talking. Some people will suggest you look in a mirror and just talk to yourself to get used to the camera. Some people say that like, well, I'm too nervous and I'm really shy and awkward on camera. Everyone is when they start, but just talk to the camera like it is your friend, or you're sending a video to your friend or something. You get more natural at it the more you do it. All of that advice is great. My one suggestion would be to do some basic editing. You don't have to get super fancy and crazy and do all the effects and stuff like that. There are some people out there who have amazing b-roll and these super aesthetic vlogs and stuff, and that's amazing, and that is a talent that they have, and you can get there if you want to get there. You can get better at editing. You can take classes, whether you're doing it online for free or you're doing a Skillshare or something. You can get better and learn as you go. But just learn basic editing, like cutting out long pauses. And if you do a lot of ums, or we all have those words that we say a lot of, that I have discovered that you would never know without spending hours and hours and hours listening to yourself talking and editing. Like. Cut out the extra likes that you don't need in there, and the ums and the long pauses. It is really annoying to watch a video where they're just sitting there for like 2 minutes because they can't think of a word. It's okay if you can't think of the word. Cut out the thinking part of it. I do it all the time. We all do it. You see people out there that you think are amazing at their videos, and their editing is so great and amazing and awesome, and they're so elegant and just really good with their words and really good at describing the book that they're reading and doing a review and stuff like that. You don't know what went on behind the camera and all the stuff they cut out and how many times they reshot it or said the same sentence over and over again to get the right sentence or mispronounced a word or whatever. You don't know what's going on behind that. So don't worry, just do it. Relax as best as you can. Don't worry if you do have a long pause and you can't think of a word, or you have to repeat yourself several times to get the best shot. That's normal. They do that in Hollywood all the time. It's called editing. Basic editing is your friend. Grab your phone, hit record, and get some basic editing software. I also wrote down, it's okay if you don't like all the popular books. People want to hear about more niche books, and people like a hot take and want to hear all the dirt on the books that are just like the best blow up book of the year, like Fourth Wing. They like to hear the people ranting about it, and if they don't, they won't watch, or they will and they'll be really mean. Ignore them. They have nothing better to do with their time. If I'm watching a video and I don't like it, I don't like the person's personality, you don't click with everybody, or I don't like what they're talking about, or I don't care about the book, I just stop watching. I don't care, and I just click away, and I don't like the video. I don't comment on the video. I don't, whatever. If I don't like the person's like aesthetic, if I don't like the person's voice, I don't comment and say your voice is really irritating. I just stop listening. So if you have a hot take on a book you're not liking that everyone else is loving, That's okay. You want to talk about it, you want to rant about it, do it. And hopefully the haters just go away and leave you alone. Just be yourself. People want to see you for you. People usually subscribe to other people because they like their personality and their energy, not because they read the exact same books or have the exact same taste in books. So just be yourself. Talk about what you want to talk about. Share your passion and your joy. I love people who have passion and joy in their life, and it comes across on the screen. It comes across in their videos, and it brings me joy and makes me excited and makes me want to do videos and read books that I am passionate about because I'm seeing it in them. And I love books about people who are passionate about things, even when it's things that I'm not necessarily passionate about. Or even if it's a book I've never heard of or never read or don't plan on reading, if they're passionate about it, I like just seeing them so happy and excited and passionate about it. And even sometimes it is like somebody hating on a book and ranting and whatever. I'm not there for the drama necessarily, but I like the passion that they have for how much they hate the book, and it's usually funny and entertaining. And again, if I don't like it, I just stop watching. If only we could all do that. If all the people out there could just do that, you know, like the basic advice your mother gives you. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Like, hi, that's kindergarten. Let's all just do that. It's like we forget that rule when we're on the internet. I don't understand. And the last question: what is the best part of having a booktube channel? So having a space where I can share my love of books. A lot of people say that they just absolutely love the booktube community, and it is growing and getting a lot bigger. There is a great booktube community out here, and it is a smaller corner of YouTube, even though it is growing. And I have joined someone's membership, and I've joined a Patreon, and I would be part of a lot more if I could afford it and had the time for it. But there is a really great supportive community here. But it's also just a place for me to be able to talk and share my opinions and thoughts and my love of reading as well. And I'm hoping to grow more of my own community where I'm drawing people in that want to have a discussion with me and have a conversation with me. It's not all about me. It's about having a discussion and a conversation and challenging each other, supporting each other, encouraging each other, and just loving reading together. So that's a good thing about joining the booktube community. Thank you for watching. If you're here, please comment down below. Leave some kind of anniversary emoji. I don't know what would be an anniversary emoji. Like the little party popper thing, maybe. A cake, a present. Leave 5 different emojis down there for the 5th year anniversary. And I hope you're enjoying all my July content, as it is my anniversary month. I am posting this video on the day that I believe is my booktube anniversary. I am having a little bit of trouble deciding the exact day of the anniversary because I wanted to be like a mommy channel first. So I have a couple mommy videos, and then I have one where I'm like talking about book stuff, but it's not booktube necessarily. And then I have like a couple more mommy ones, and then get more into the book stuff. So I will post this on the day that I decide is the actual 5th anniversary. Thank you for being here, and let me know if you have a booktube channel. I'll check out your stuff, and how long you have been making content for. Let me know. I will see you in more videos this month. I'm so excited. Bye!